Hello there, young children, young boys. Basically, I'm here to talk to you guys about, a very, very interesting topic. I'm joking. So, today we're going to be discussing and looking at and analyzing a great conversation or slash argument that I had with a lefty. And I'm still currently having an argument with. I'm just going to show you, the problems in this person's argument. And also, we'll be showing you the blatant truth and the original facts I presented, and reasonings and concise reasonings, or just reason that this person is obviously overlooking. So I'll show you the first photo. So obviously here, it comes up with the original, the start of it, showing a person called Azim Mahmood, technically saying that he or she do not know who the hell the gender of this person is, but they're technically saying, anyway, so here's some backstory. This is a comment left on a video from 42, a great man, who was talking about, who technically just roasted snowflakes and was talking about the freedom of speech in his video. Anyway, so this person says, Thordy, I love your videos, but I don't agree with you. I don't support the snowflakes of, the social, of the SJWs. That take offense to everything and trigger and stuff, but this person does not like racism, prejudice, and insults just because they're funny. And then they talk about how, belongs to like a minority group and how they hate the embarrassment and the insecurity. And how they're just made fun of, And then they ended off with saying, I never like being made fun of because of what I eat, wear, or speak. Now, for this first part, I'm basically just going to be roasting this person that said this comment, about what she said, he or she said. The freedom of speech, as I've also going to show you. I said to a different group, a different comment left by a person called Reality Bits. I technically just, in a way, roasted this person on understanding the facts on basically freedom of speech and saying that, there's nothing bad about, there's nothing bad about it, because I did say here, a day ago, I said that the meaning of freedom of speech is the power or right to express one's opinions without censorship or restraint or legal penalty. And I basically just said that the left always, tries to destroy this, and how it's wrong, and how we should just speak freely, just about anything, right? So I explained the freedom of speech, the meaning of the freedom of speech earlier. So now I'm going to say about this person, about the person that didn't like what Thordy had to say about basically common sense, that the freedom of speech shouldn't embroil racism. Now this person must have just watched the first 10 seconds of his video and then wrote this comment down because they're a lefty and they're a snowflake themselves. Because in his comment, on his video, he described by saying that the people who make these jokes obviously aren't the people that they are being in those comedies. So they might act as like a Nazi, or they might act as like a racist against blacks, right? Obviously, the people who are making these funny jokes and pretending to be these people aren't actually those people, and they're basically taking the piss out of the people that actually are racist to make a mock of themselves to show that why are they doing this, basically you're saying that comedy shouldn't be at all attacked by snowflakes, because comedy is comedy, and it is the last standing place of freedom of speech and actual jokes. And I believe 100% in that, I don't see anything wrong, I don't see any crevices. Freedom of speech. Obviously in the American in the Constitution of America, the First Amendment, the very first one, is the freedom of speech. And this person right here, after saying that, a joke is a joke, all forms of speech is free speech. Maybe that's your individual thought, because maybe you are a little snowflake inside, practically just, I criticize them. And then this person called Dinah Liscard says he or she have the freedom to express what or he or she is feeling. Yes, but this person does not understand what the first person said. So Azim said, I never like being made fun of because of what I eat, wear, or speak. It's so dumb, because the first thing I replied after that person saying is that you can see it there, but then I also added on, also, why would you put down this comment knowing that someone like me would go against your speech? You're medically retarded, right? It makes perfect sense, because this person technically said, I never like being made fun of being because of what I eat, wear, or speak. Freedom of speech allows you to have a dialogue with that person saying, also why? I'm not shutting you down of your speech, I'm questioning you. I'm going against your speech. I want to have an interview, a dialogue. That's what I technically said. I roasted you. I expected something back. I expected a comment back. But no, this person didn't comment back, but said another lefty harpy had a chase to this girl's support, and basically said, he or she has the freedom to express what he or she's feeling. Yes, and have the allowance of being in a dialogue between two people, because one person has an opposing opinion, which is allowed. So I said, Dinah Liscard, the freedom of speech implies a dialogue where someone can go against the petty feelings of a snowflake because it's their opinion. There can't be a double standard. Feelings can't block the fact of an individual opposite opinion. That's what I just said. Right. This person said, you belittle he or she is ridiculous. You know it, and I know it. Please don't be embarrassing yourself. Please don't embarrass. Well, this person doesn't understand how to properly construct sentences as well. By saying that, please don't embarrass yourself and further. And then I'm pretty sure it's a she, said, if you want to have a full conversation on this, I can go on. But right now, it's 2 a.m. in the morning. I have to sleep. We can talk tomorrow. Literally, after 2 hours, she responded. So she didn't sleep at all. She was staying up night. She was on her phone. She had her phone with you. She was just like, I must see, this guy is going to comment back. It's either they had a very short sleep and they woke up to their phone and looked at their phone and, went through their shit and figured out, hey, this guy, Dexter, he said that he is in disagreement. That is completely true. I am. Because I'm very against what you said. So having a dialogue. Isn't that the beauty of it? The beauty of freedom of speech? I love it. So she technically does the lefty thing where she's like, you shouldn't embarrass. Like, she's not giving a reason to why I shouldn't embarrass myself. I basically just put down the groundwork. These lefties are built upon feelings and not facts. But I bet if I talked about trans people and said that trans people aren't actually the gender that they think they are, but they're the gender what they biologically are, they'll go after, like, this person would just go, oh no, feelings. No. Anyway, so I technically said freedom of speech is freedom of speech. Self-explanatory. Fuck your feelings. See what I mean, man? I'm just a boss. And then the person said, are you stupid? Do you know what the freedom of speech means? And that was 47 minutes ago. Well, currently, right now, it was it 47 minutes ago that this was done? Yes, it was. So basically, less than an hour ago, she said that. But I want to show you a photo of me technically already saying the meaning of the freedom of speech in an earlier argument I had with someone on the same video. As you can see on this box, I said, ex-ganja, please, I do not associate with neo-Nazis, only right-wing people, since they have common sense for the nation. Also, here's the meaning for freedom of speech. the power or right to express one's opinions without censorship, restraint, or legal penalty. Basically, I respond back after when she said this absolute dumb shit. So yeah, as I said, fuck your feelings. Yeah, she said like do you know what the meaning is? I already know. I already put it down in a comment the day before. And then she said, you diss he or she's opinions just because you don't agree with them, with he or she, and bitching on her comment. You are the true snowflake. So basically they're doing the double standard thing again, is where I can't make my opinion because they think I'm the harpy when they're the harpy. Well, you continued. You technically said, oh, you're like, it's so hard to explain this bullshit. They put out a comment, and they think, oh, if I put on the comment, no one should attack me because of my feelings. And when they do get attacked, they're like, oh, why are you attacking me? Oh, what the hell's wrong with you? What, are you the snowflake? No, you're the snowflake for not allowing another opinion on your ground. And this person literally just said, do you diss with he or she's opinion just because you don't agree with he or she? Yeah, I don't. You're pretty fucking retarded. I don't agree. That's why I did that. That's why the beauty of freedom of speech is so great, because it creates a dialogue. And dialogues are good. It doesn't matter I'm bitching. I'm giving concise reasons. Oh my god. Feelings should never interrupt freedom of speech. Feelings can't block the fact of an individual opposite opinion. My god, this person, when you always say the word retarded, it's this person. I don't get it, man. I should make this into a series, man. People I have arguments with, and turn to a video, because I hate writing down the text. I hate texting, because I prefer speaking about it. I prefer making a video, showing how retarded they are, telling them in that argument that I made a video, make them watch it, so then my voice and my tone is more easily understood. Anyway, then I said, she responded back saying, you're truly an idiot. Get your fact right next time, or your fact next time so you don't look stupid. I did! I basically explained it. Fuck your feelings. Fuck your feelings. Fuck your feelings. I don't give a fucking shit about your feelings. Oh my god. How... The true power of retardation is always seen in front of your eyes in these kind of arguments. Oh my god. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Also, I'm sorry for the mouse cursor. I took the screenshot with the mouse cursor on the actual photo. Didn't put it on the side. That's why the mouse cursor is there. Apology. Anyway. And then this person, technically said, here you're calling someone a snowflake when you're clearly the snowflake. She said this twice. I'm showing you on this photo, she said it twice. And then I responded with, we're trying to protect and stand up for freedom of speech. A human right makes me a snowflake. Yeah, totally. Whatever makes you sleep at night, commie. The reason why I say commie is because the communists did this. They're the thought police. The thought police technically killed people, sent them to the gulags if they had an opposing opinion about Stalin or anyone else in head of state. This happened for decades throughout the entire Soviet Union, and also in China and Cambodia and North Vietnam. Yes, it happened in every communist country. It was pretty prevalent in North Vietnam. If you said anything about Ho Chi Minh or Le Duan, you were shot, killed immediately, or imprisoned. But that's not happening here. Well, actually, it does happen in Britain, since that Tommy Robinson was arrested for the freedom of speech because he was protesting against Muslims that rape kids in Britain, and he was sent to prison. And guess where he was sent? To a predominantly Muslim prison. So that's fucking unfair. Anyway, so this person is obviously a lefty, is obviously a social justice warrior, and they're holding feelings higher than they're holding truth. And I explained, the freedom of speech is the freedom of speech. Self-explanatory, right? I think that if I say, if I stood outside your house and I put a big sign saying, your mom's a fucking slut, I don't fucking like her, you know. In the code of Hammurabi, an eye for an eye, which is sort of derived in the freedom of speech, the allowance to have a dialogue and to make it even, you could do the same shit. Stand outside my house, protest, saying, oh, you know, fucking this guy's mom is a fucking bitch, you know, or say anything bad about my family. I don't care, because it's the freedom of speech. I'm not a communist. I wouldn't block your freedom of speech. I'm not a commie. I wouldn't want to do this to anyone. It's a human right. Stand up for what you believe in. If you believe in that, sure, go ahead. Go ahead. Try and find my neighborhood, stay outside my house with a big sign saying that this person's a Nazi or something like that. Some ridiculous bullshit. Go ahead. I don't care. I really do not care. Because you know why? I'm a right-wing conservative who cares about his country. And I do not give a flying fuck if I have an insult, because I don't put feelings higher than truth. I put truth and facts higher than feelings. We can revise through these photos. Like, I basically just say feelings cannot block the truth. And if you think that, then you are a lefty snowflake yourself. Since you're all about feelings. Because I love the... Look, I'm going to have to revise again. I love the contradiction that this person always uses. Is that... I just love the comment. You diss he or she's opinions just because you don't agree with them. And I'm going to say this again, as a major comment. Yes, I do. I do go up against this person's thought. I do go up against this person. That's why a dialogue was created. I don't care. If you stood outside my house, right? Or a friend of mine that is black, that is of color, and you technically put up a sign saying this person is a nigger, is an N-word, right? Yes, you might get punched, right? That person will go to prison because they're punched, because it's not fair to use violence in speech. Words can't actually hurt someone. They can't actually hurt someone. If you hold feelings higher than truth, then you'll get hurt by words, because you're a pussy. Fuck your feelings. Stop being a pansy. Stop victimizing yourself. Okay? If you think that if you're trying to hold this like a double standard saying, oh, this person can talk about this and shouldn't be attacked for what they're talking about, then you're the pansy. You're the one. It's just so dumb. Why would you say he or she has the freedom to express what he or she is feeling? Okay, that's fair to say. That's a good statement. Okay, then I'll open up a dialogue to argue with them, to despise them, to have a conversation, to technically say, I don't agree with you. Here's my reason. What's your reason? Changing my mind. But no, this person just goes, you belittle. Yeah, because you hold feelings higher than facts. That's technically a generalization of a snowflake. And then you try and fake your sleep because you want me to forget about it. You want me to spend a long time to forget about it. I'm Australian, right? I'm Australian. We're in different time zones, I'm pretty sure. You obviously listen to the worst fucking K-pop band. The worst band in history. The worst music category in history. Which is focused on that group of girls. The snowflake girls. It's like, oh, look at this Korean guy. I don't even understand. A Korean band, BTS. I don't even understand their language or anything, but I just fucking love them. Kawaii. I know kawaii is Japanese, but still, fucking same thing, same people. Ha ha ha, I'm racist. Fuck yeah. Anyway, so, look. What I'm trying to say is that you're wrong. That's the simplicity of it. Is that you're wrong. Get proper reasonings and common sense. Come back to me. Even make your own video. Record it on your phone or whatever. Tell me or we can have a Skype conversation or a conversation in Discord. I'll record it. I'll put it on here, or we can have it in private. I don't care. Dina a list card. I'm gonna do a Marcus Dibble here. Dina a list card. Please respond. Guys, this is just an add-on for the rest. I was just then given extra information, extra comments by the girl, saying, when I say that, try to put words in my mouth. Tell the definition of human rights, dumbass. Try to act smart. You try way too hard, sweetie. And then she also said, this person say that his or her opinions, but you attack them. That's the point of freedom of speech, is that you're allowed to confront. This is not attacking. Not when you say attack, yes, I confronted this person with a reason, with reasonings. Do not put feelings above truth. And then she said, oh, that's what annoys me. And then she said, the irony is that you bring freedom of speech, but you tell that person what he, she not do, just because you don't like it. That is simply not true. I'm opening a dialogue. I'm technically changing your mind, in a way. It's all about changing your mind, to influence you. I'm not forcing it. I'm just giving my opinion. Yes, you could say I'm attacking with my opinion, because it's the beauty. I keep on saying it's the beauty because it is. It's the beauty of freedom of speech, is to give your opinion in an attacking or a non-attacking way, in your words. That's your words, attacking. And to basically see both sides and to evaluate and or find middle ground. So that's what I am trying to achieve here. But for some reason, you think wrongly. You think differently. Which is okay, because I know that you're dumb. It's okay. You're a lefty. You're a bleeding heart, happy lefty. It's okay. Everyone allows that their opinion... Wait. Everyone allow that their opinion, but it does not mean they can't be challenging. Yeah, that's the point. I keep on saying it. It's the beauty of it. It's the beauty of freedom of speech. Is the allowance for there to be a challenge. Look, if you don't, your grammar is horrible, so I can't make out what you're saying. I'm not saying if you're saying it's supposed to be challenging or it's not supposed to be challenging, but either way, yes, it is supposed to be a challenge. If you say something, why are you that retarded to not think that someone isn't going to comment? Someone will comment. I don't get it why you're so dumb to think, oh, if I put this down, no one will comment. Yes, they will, because people have a voice. You can't smack down that voice. You can't say that it's bad to attack. You can't say that. You can't say that it's bad to say that. You are a hypocrite. Right? So, and before I made this add-on of this thing, because it's just during the editing, this woman added more fucking comments. But you're a hypocrite for the stuff that you said at the start. And what you're saying right now. You're in a stage of hypocrisy. Because you're saying that this person's opinion, that this person technically said, I don't want to be challenged on her opinion, and I'm challenging it, and you're saying that she shouldn't be challenged. So your side of the argument is being hypocritical, because you're saying that they should say their opinions, yes, and in freedom of speech, it's allowed to be challenged. So you are, by definition, on the medical spectrum, a retard.